North America, where apex predators reign, exists a giant always standing at the top of the food chain: the grizzly bear. The only one that makes the wolf pack yield their prey. It doesn't just eat meat, it eats everything that moves within its sights. Every encounter can turn into a conflict. A small deviation can turn the predator into a target. Welcome to the territory of the grizzly bear, where strength, instinct are life. Under the golden sunlight of the Alaskan wilderness, the grizzly bear appears as a gentle giant. But that calm exterior is just a cover for a state-of-the-art biological machine. With a sense of smell 2,100 times keener than a human's, it can smell food up to 30 kilometers away, a locating ability with almost no rival. However, when the hunting mode is activated, the gentleness disappears. With a massive muscle mass, the grizzly bear can accelerate up to 56 kilometers per hour, faster than even the world's top track athletes. This is exactly the embodiment of the primal power in North America. Bear versus elk. Elk, the nearly half-ton giant of the North American deep forest. With antlers weighing up to 18 kilograms and having a calcium density so dense that it is 3 times harder than the grizzly bear's skull. It is not only prey, but also a challenging opponent for any predator. But it is not naturally that the grizzly bear is one of the top predators of North America. It has chased the elk into the water current to neutralize the prey's agile turning ability when on land. With a special muscle hump structure on the shoulder, the grizzly bear possesses a pouncing force of up to thousands of kilograms, strong enough to break the prey's spine in just one swat. Right at the moment of achieving its purpose, the 10-centimeter-long claws bury deep into the flesh, dragging the prey onto the shore like a toy. This is a testament to the absolute strength of the one at the top of the food chain.
What is that?
But one meal is never enough for the upcoming winter.
There he goes again.
He's gotta make it over that hill, though.
However, in the open space, the 70 kilometers per hour speed advantage of the adult elks gradually creates a distance.
Oh, wow.
It chooses to cut across the path the elk herd runs through, and the target is a fragile young one. bite ends the victim's life in just a few short seconds. But the hunt only truly ends when the prey is brought to a safe place. Bear versus bear. Due to extremely high solitary habits with a territorial range of up to 1,500 square kilometers, the encounter of two bears is a rare and biologically risky event. The harsh environment makes it almost always in a state of hunting and killing. When the distance narrows, their nervous system immediately switches from a probing state to an explosive attack mode. By focusing attacks on the thick-fatted neck and shoulder area, the grizzly bear both shows off its strength and preserves the lives of both in the hierarchical dispute. One of the two sides has the right to yield, and they always have a certain concession to their own kind. Bear versus deer. The mother bear leads her cubs moving under extreme energy pressure as winter approaches. For the bear cubs, they need up to 10 kilograms of food per day, and the mother bear the necessary consumption amount is 5 times more than that. With a rate of increasing 1 to 2 kilograms of fat per day, the hunting pressure in autumn has increased to the maximum level. And this deer herd might be today's main meal. But with limited speed, the mother bear has no other way than aiming for the young one. The dry tree branch blocking the prey's path has made today's meal easier than ever. Bear versus wolf. In the natural world, the grizzly bear is classified as a super dominant species. They do not need to fight to win. Their mere appearance is enough to change the behavior of all other predatory species in the area. But their weakness is solitude. On the contrary, wolves dominate thanks to pack discipline and superior hunting tactics. They coordinate rhythmically, taking turns pursuing to always keep each other in the most vigorous hunting state. However, when the grizzly bear enters, all the pack's tactical advantages are immediately neutralized when facing brute strength. It proactively executes explosive attacks and pounces carrying 1,000 kilograms of force to counter all harassing efforts. The powerful roar, along with wind-tearing swats, force the wolf pack to face the risk of immediate casualties. Before the direct attacking pressure, the wolf pack's patience disintegrates. a complete submission before the power and cruel possessive behavior of the one holding an entire forest in its hands. Bear versus puma. The puma, one of the seasoned predators of the forbidden land, carries within it explosive strength and reflexes faster than any opponent. But with a weight of merely 60 kilograms, this will be a big challenge for the puma when facing a giant weighing many times its own self. But thanks to its light weight, the puma possesses a fast-twitch muscle fiber density, allowing it to launch 3 to 4 swats a second. It proactively launches continuous attacks on the sensitive face area and buries its fangs with a 350 psi bite force directly into the top of the bear's head. The survival instinct forces the giant to retreat before a frantic one with superior reaction speed. Bear versus moose. By the water surface, the opportunistic predator is assessing the target. A grizzly bear aims at the moose calf, but encounters a giant barrier. The mother moose. The bear proactively emits a threatening signal, but the mother moose does not allow it to do that. Although a herbivore, the moose's natural weapon is the kicks from its sharp hooves, carrying a striking force equal to or even stronger than a horse's leg force. Realizing the risk of injury exceeds the value of the meal, the grizzly bear has to run away. With an absolute instinct to protect her young, the mother moose does not allow any concession. The fierce defense has psychologically overwhelmed the solitary predator.
Get him.
Bear versus bison. Possessing a mass of nearly a ton, along with a solid 7 centimeters thick skull, bisons are the true living tanks of the prairie. The terrifying direct rams that shake the whole prairie are exactly what makes all predators apprehensive. However, that apprehension has been overshadowed by hunger. The peace on the prairie quickly shatters when a sullen black shadow appears in the distance. The bear tries to find the young one in the herd, limiting confrontation with the giants carrying extremely high risks. But right when the effort is almost extinguished, across the riverbank, the bear's ideal prey has appeared. What you have just watched shows that in the world of the grizzly bear, food sources are not only an opportunity, but also a cause of conflict. And just a disadvantageous moment is enough for everything to reverse in an uncontrollable way. Every encounter is a gamble, where the predator can also become the target. If you find this video fascinating, hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many other dramatic wild moments. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again in the next video.